Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday, Inquiring Minds. What am I doing? Where am I at? Hi, everyone. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Deb. Good to see you. And it is the day after the big speech yesterday, the address. And how did you guys feel about that? Hi, PD. Hi, Jamie, Connie. So as we wait for everybody to get in here, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Jamie. I thought so too. So Deb saying Biden knocked it out of the park. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Bonds, Wiki. Yeah, PD feels good about it. The bits and I wasn't able to see the whole thing, but the bits and pieces I did see, I thought, and I did do an overview of it today, just to check in, and I felt he did a really good job, even during the times where you could really freeze up if when everybody's heckling you. But he had a good play on that one when he was talking about the Medicare and all that. And hi, Kelly. Hi, Mountain Dancer, Robin, Smiling Heart, Bonds, Linda, Rocky Mountain High, Spring K, Mary, hello. So yeah, and he's like, okay, all right. So that means that we're all on the same, all on board, that we're, keeping Medicare, and like that. And I thought that was well played. And so, right, Connie? And so, hi, Tony. I feel some of the points that I didn't watch Sarah Sandor. I couldn't do it, you guys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take one for the team on that one. You guys are going to have to tell me all about that. Oh, Mountain Dancer, thank you. I'll take that, love. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. I sent you a Marco, Lisa. So I really feel with some of the, I think the Washington Post came out with a fact check on the situation. I felt it was really far reaching, that they were really, whoever wrote that was really digging to try to find some fact checking that wasn't really fact checking. It was more of, Biden played on words here in regards to his numbers as far as how many, people getting jobs and that whole situation. But I feel like, he was on fire. He was showing his spirit last night. And I do feel like he was making a run for 2024 and did well. Let's get that job done. That's going to be the new tagline, I think. Let's finish the job. Let's finish the job. And yeah, they keep playing the clip of Marjorie Taylor Greene telling him he's a liar. I mean, there was someone who did turn in the report that he wants to, abolish all of that stuff. And so he played it well. I think he came out swinging and he played it well. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Kelly says, Kelly, did you take one from the team for the team there? Because, yeah, Tina, Marjorie was wearing fur. All right. So if you're new here, welcome. We just are throwing questions in, and I'll dive and get through those questions. And we'll do that together. We have a lot of readers here too, so it's fun. It's a shared experience. I also feel that with the parents, when they talk to the parents of Tyra, I know I'm saying it wrong. I felt that went really well too, and everybody supported them. The parents of Tyree. Am I saying that wrong? I apologize. But I thought that was a beautiful moment, and everybody came together. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Jim. Wow, Jim, that's beautiful. Thank you. Is it Tyrone or Tyree? Anyway, Tyree Nichols. Yeah, thank you, Deb. So I was saying it right. Anyways, I just thought that that was a beautiful exchange, and then how this support came in from everyone towards them. Oh yeah, okay, I got it right. Thank you, Smiling Heart. So let's see. Yeah, thank you, Jane, for that. Mm-hmm. All right, and so then we had the exchange between Mitt Romney and George Santos. Did you see that? And I guess Mitt Romney told him he didn't belong there. Like, he's standing there greeting everybody coming. He's like, "You don't belong here. It's like you belong in the back of the room." And yeah, so that was interesting. The one, yeah, wow. And yeah, I feel good about it, and I feel safe. I feel safe with Biden in that seat. And the one thing we did see is, so last week, if y'all were here, remember we read on this, and one of the things that came through pretty strong, that one of the main streams that he would continue to do throughout his speech was that bipartisan feel to it, and that's what he did the whole time. So we heard that right. Major hate between the two. Yeah. Yeah. Because Santos spoke something back to him. Not good. Anyways, it was interesting to see play out, the damage that's in the actual Republican Party right there played out. So let's start here. How long will George Santos remain in the House? Okay. So I don't feel like it's going to be very long. I'm getting it. I'm getting a 2 around this. Maybe 2 months that he'll be out. But let's take a look. Oh, yeah, we're going to use these cards and see what we get. Be patient. Be patient. Okay. Yeah, Jill. Hi, Jen. Dinah says 2 weeks. We'll take the 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm getting number 2 on this. Divine timing. April. So there you go. There you go. All right. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Andrea. Oh, I think a lot of them. I think there's a little gang of them now, because I saw. I mean, according to what I saw, I felt like there a lot of them were heckling this time. But you saw Kevin McCarthy shush him a couple times, right? Like, like now's not the time to do that. So he was trying to hold the line with his with some of them. So let's see. Yeah, he tried anyway. Yeah, but that was a big response of the whole thing. But Biden knew what he was doing on that one, so that made sense on that. I was, so Boebert was in on she was like, she was waiting just to be able to heckle at anything she could, I think. Oh, I didn't see Merrick Garland. Was he there? Okay. All right. So James is asking here, will many of the things Biden brought up to be able to make it through Congress to be law? So will any of these things that he brought up, will they actually make it into law? So like the police reform or gun reform or the tax thing or like those types of things, will any of them make it? I do feel like they're really going to push for I really feel like one of these, I feel like 2 of them will be constantly like having to, like, needing to be revamped. I'm not saying down the road, but I'm the closest up to me energy that it looks like one is going to be really focused on, that has the feel that of a bipartisan, hopeful, and that they will be able to pass. But which one is it? That's what we want to know. Which one is it? I keep hearing gun. I don't know how to. Let's do the deck of characters. I know, and he didn't clap when Biden talked about democracy and the new jobs report. See, Sonny, that's where he took a little bit of a license, apparently, with that report. And here, let me break it down for you, is in what I, in my language. So he starts in the middle of January, right? So when you start your presidency, you start in the middle of January. He took all the numbers from the beginning of January, so those 2 weeks or whatever it is, and the rest of his time, right? And so it turned out to be 12 million new jobs, because he took the numbers from the 2 weeks plus, right? So he took the whole month of January instead of just 2 weeks of January, which would have made it 11.5 million, let's say. Okay. So he took the license. He took a little license there. And that's why they're holding him to that line, because he took all of January instead of just half of January numbers. Yeah. So it's like that type of playing games. It's ridiculous. Can you imagine if when 45 was in there and we're holding him to the line to every single thing he said? It would be just a constant. You know what I mean? And it was much bigger. Like who? Anyway, so I do too. I think he was brilliant on that. Anyway, so let's take a look. So which law? Which ones which ones are we gonna be able to cross to come together on and pass an actual something? Pass something. Get the job done. Okay, so it looks like, well, it's not going to be like a permanent something. It's going to be a partial fix, it looks like, but something to do with money. Is there a money one? Because I do have money here, but I heard guns, so something with gun reforms, but it has something to do with this. They're looking at it all. So it looks like here that they're going to partially be able to get some things done with some of the things they brought up, but they are going to come together on something. I think it's the taxes thing. Could be the taxes thing, James. Something to do with that. Could be. But they're still cleaning out the swamp. Once they get this cleaned out, we're going to have more action here. We're going to be able to get some more action here. So once that swamp is cleaned up, could be the extra. Is there something with that? It's something in regards to money. So maybe with the gun reform thing, maybe with the gun thing, maybe it's partial, and then they're gonna just try to get what they can. It's like a Band-Aid until they can really get in there and clean out the swamp and get some stuff done. Hi, Teresa. Hugs. All right. Thank you, James, for that. Giselle says, Marjorie Taylor Greene does she have a clue that she's under investigation? Yes. She doesn't care. She does not care. She gives me the feel that, in fact, I'm going to use this deck for her. She gives me the feel she gives me, and I just heard the word supremacy. She really, really when she gets into her narratives and stuff, she really she plays them out. So she doesn't think that she's in any trouble, even if she's under investigation. She thinks she's all good. She thinks she's good and justified, even though all these people are going to jail under her. You know, all those guys, men and women who were there. But there's other investigations on her too, I understand. Okay. So what's the whole story in regards to her, what this investigation is? Let's throw some cards on that and get a closer look. Yeah. Yeah. She thinks she's all good. Yeah. But she thinks she's all, you know, she's the star, you guys. This is exactly the feeling she was giving me. This is how she sees herself. And look at, she was wearing all that fur the other night. Look at this one. Anyways, all star. She thinks she's, you know, all that. She's got money. She's like all good to go. But I have the Fool coming in reverse with her. Yeah, that it's coming back to haunt her. And she's in complete denial. Two of Swords, denial. But she's going to reap the rewards of what she's sown. And yeah, she's going to reap the rewards of what she's sown. And she has a tower coming. And a tower generally means you don't see it coming. So she thinks that she's in this whole other space. But that's coming out. That's coming. Since we're on the subject, Suzanne, you're hilarious. So that was real fur, huh, you guys? I didn't see that, Kelly. Wow. Oh, look at me yelling like I'm shouting across the room. I didn't. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh. No, I think someone gave it to her. Yeah. Yeah. It was a gift. It was a gift to her. Here she is. Here's the King of Cups gifting her. It was a gift of some sort, actually. Yeah. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. She was filmed complaining about how much work they were expected to do and that the pay was too low. Okay, so she was used to not being on any committees, right? So all of a sudden she's on these committees and now she's expected to actually do some work. And they're not paid enough. Oh my goodness. Really? All right. Oh my goodness. Hi, Renee, Tarot Love Community. Rondaroo, Catherine. All right. Did we already look at this one? Yeah, we did. Valeria. Hi, Michelle. Mother of 3. Hi, Jay. All right. Valeria, hi. What will happen to to USA to make people change their image of Biden in 2023? What will happen to the US? Oh, okay. Or is it because of the Republican candidate? No one's going to want to vote for the Republican candidate. Is that kind of the question, Valeria? These cards away. We're going to pull these cards out. Let's pull these cards out. Okay, so what will happen to the? Okay, so what's going to, in regards to Biden getting the vote, the vote. How's this playing out? It's probably going to be a little both of those things, like that he. I mean. Yeah, I think we're getting what I'm hearing is a little of both. So I'm trying to figure out what that means. A little of both. What does that mean? Okay. Yeah. I just feel like he's done a good enough job here as well. There is a little bit of there's something with the Conservative Party because there's so much chaos. They've done it to themselves here. But he's in a really good space. I have the Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Wands, and 7 of Pentacles for him. So he's in a good spot to continue. I don't feel like he's done yet with that 7 of Pentacles there. He's not. He's still working on that. So the wheel is in his favor. Okay. And yeah, with the Republican Party, you have the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. So they're healing from. They're in the process of gaining back their strength from whatever this 3 of Swords is happening to them. And you can see that's that Conservative Party there. So they're not stable enough to put someone in. Their party doesn't have the stability. So it's going to be evident. I feel like who's ever coming in is, yeah. So you have a lot of delusions and illusions in regards to that. They're too delusional, right? To make it. So it's like until that Republican Party mends itself, that's what keeps them in. Oh, that's nice, Earth Mama. Hi, Seascape. Hi, Prairie. How you feeling, Mama? All right. while we are here, let's read on this. Sorry, I'm tapping into the energy of that while I'm putting these cards away. That's the current energy. That's the plan. Good, Prairie. Sending you love and light and more healing. Okay. With the energy I have coming in right now, that's the plan for her to do that. So, yeah. So barring something else happening in her life, I feel like that's the choice right now. I want to use some different cards here and I want to do a yes or no. GOP not standing and applauding what 78% of Americans want is like hitting, right, Suzanne? Okay. So let's take a look. Yes. Just to back up what I'm getting. Again, I get that that's kind of what they're looking at right now, barring anything from anything else disastrous happening in her life. That's where the energy sits now. So, yeah. So I'm showing a yes here. So, but it's not a strong yes. So that's why you keep hearing me hesitate. I'll revisit that at another time. All right. All right. Bonds. Hi, bonds. The former guy picked up an article by Midas Touch from 2021 about DeSantis partying with his high school students, girls he taught. Trump bleated DeSantis. Oh, he said DeSantis is a groomer and a pedophile. Anything gonna come of this? Oh, well, see, we saw this coming, didn't we? This slinging back and forth that they're gonna do. Anything gonna come of this? Let's see. How's this gonna play out? you know, it's to Trump, the former guy, he doesn't care about this. He doesn't care about the slinging that will come back at him. He could care less. He's like, he lives through it every day, right? He could care. He doesn't care because nothing will happen to him, he believes, right? He still believes that, right? Because of all the slinging that he got and all the court cases that came out on him, to him, literal court cases, you know what I'm saying? Documentation of underage girls saying that he raped them. I mean, you can look it up. It's there. And and so, but he knows that DeSantis could play a dirty game with him and he doesn't care. See, so that he has that over DeSantis because DeSantis cares. But let's see how it plays out. I'm gonna do something different here with the spread of questions. Look at my hair. Sorry about my hair, you guys. It's just out of control right now. Andrea says most people in Sweden don't have guns and you need a license as a hunter. Makes sense, right? All right, so okay. Okay. All right. I set it up. Here we go. This will be fun. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. One more throw here. Oh, wait. I gotta use a different deck. Can't use the same deck. I'll use this one. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is funny, you guys. You got to see this. So how does DeSantis view 45, the former guy? How does he see him? How does he view him? What's his view of him? He sees him, the main thing, as a cunning, deceptive, trickery person. Look at that. This is how he sees him, the magician, in reverse. He also sees him as a predator and the devil, but he also is not. He's not poo-pooing that he will do anything it takes. He'll do anything that it takes. He doesn't care. He sees this. I don't know that he's going to play the same game. He may not play the game that the former guy is trying to spur him on to play with him. So we might see that play out like that. So how the former guy sees DeSantis, this is how he sees him. He sees him as that he's with the Ten of Swords. He sees him as just nothing. That he is a defeated. He's a desolate, defeated guy. But he's also there's also a backstabbing, so he might see him as a backstabber as well, that he has the potential to be a backstabber. But he also sees him as just a defeated, easy one to take down, right? He sees him as someone who is helpless and he sees him as someone who's helpless and trapped, can't and unable to do anything. Financially trapped. So he's not going to be able to be. He will never be able. 45 thinks he'll never be able to get him because he's financially trapped as well. And So interesting, right? Two peas in the pod. But I thought this was very interesting because this is how we see him. So DeSantis sees him the same way. Right? Great. All right. So Jeanette, we don't all do the politics, but we do have certain shows that do. So if you come on some of our other shows, it's not always all politics. This is current topics, so it doesn't have to be political. But that's what people are asking. That's what the family's asking about. But it's current topics, so anything current topics. All right. Lisa says, have we talked about how awesome Biden's speech was last night? Yep. Be still and no. All right. How did Kevin McCarthy really feel about the GOP politicians last night? Like how they responded or how everybody behaved? All right, I'm going to put these back. How did he really feel? Kevin McCarthy. I think he was actually pretty proud. But if you're narrowing, overall, I feel like he was proud of the GOP. Kathy says, I hear Trump saying, I made you, I can ruin you, to DeSantis. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. That sounds right. Hi, Terry. I know. Jamie says, can McCarthy even feel embarrassment? I know he should be embarrassed, but I think it was very anxiety ridden for him to, because he knew how it was going to play out. He had an idea of how it would play out. But overall, in general, he feels, I think he feels okay. So, but let's take a look. Let's look at the cards. Because what I'm seeing is he was just kind of relieved it was over. It wasn't like crazy over the top. And so let's take a look here. All right. Yeah. But he's idealistic. This is where this is him, right? He sits like this. He has no power, really. He's ruled by them. But he's hoping for a fresh start. At the end of the day, he feels like there was some kind of connection, and he's hoping for this new fresh start. He's idealistic. All righty. Thank you, Be Still and Know. All right. Seascape. Okay. Do you think more of the American public sees now the Republicans for who they are, self-serving? As the sound bites and narrative continue to penetrate the masses, you would hope so, but what they do is they'll target. It's like a family. So what my spirit team is showing me is a family unit, right? So you have a family unit. There's always the one family member that everybody hyper focuses on, like as the challenge in the family, the problem child, right? And so everybody focuses on them and doesn't see the whole, right? Doesn't see the whole of what's really causing trouble. Because if they have this quote bad seed, then that's the trouble. That's why we're all feeling like this. When in actuality, if you back up and you see the whole system, it's a system breakdown. It's not one person breakdown. And so that's kind of what's happening here. So what happens with the public, the American public, if you view it as a family system, they're just going to focus on, well, it's only bad because of this one person or this one person. They don't have the ability to back up and see that the system's broke. So so it's a problem, right? But we'll take a look at them. America sees them as unruly children. Oh, some of them do. I mean, of course. But as far as the Republicans, the conservatives who are watching this, that's how it is, right? But other people, it's easy to see the breakdown. But if you really sit down and talk to, and I have people, the conservatives, they do not see it. They'll say, well, they'll do the bad seed scenario I just said, but they can't see the whole system as being broken, that there's a breakdown in the system. Yeah, it's gonna have to completely come to a collapse before. So there's going to be something big collapse. It's going to be a big collapse. There's going to be a big break before anybody makes any realization that the system is broken. Right? It's going to take a minute. The whole thing has to come down before there's any. You have that justice card there, but then going forward, you have the Ace of Cups. So before they can go forward like this has to happen. System collapse. Then the justice, the balance, and moving forward together. But who knows when that's going to be. Okay. Lori is asking about, hi, Lori. Yeah, Kelly, I think that helps. And that should help us, our energy too, that he has that power to veto if need be. Will the Bragg case go forward soon? Is this the Alvin Bragg case? Or is this what you're talking about? Lori? Yes, okay. Okay, Catherine. I'm just going to get an overall review on Alvin Bragg. How's that? Why don't we do that? Alvin Bragg. Is someone holding something over his head? I'm seeing him. Something's holding over his head. Alvin Bragg finally seated a grand jury on the Trump Organization financial crimes. Okay, Gilly. Yeah, something has been hanging over his head. It's been a battle. There's been lots of obstacles. Okay, so he's being released from something. There's been some dishonesty and trickery. He may withdraw. Okay, so you can see the conflict here. There's been conflict with him. Yeah, I feel like he's been compromised. He's been receiving from somebody, trying to keep it silent, but he may have to walk. I don't. Who are they going to bring in? Well, let's ask this. Will they bring in someone new to take his spot? I feel like a yes on that. I feel like a female. Someone new. Okay, will they bring in someone new? I feel like they will. Okay. The book is his downfall. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay. I have to ask more specific. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe they're not bringing in someone new. Maybe not. It's a little bit of cat and mouse game here going on. The energy is not coming in clear for me for that, but I do have that. Well, they'd have to bring in someone new because I feel like he's walking. Oh, I know. I'm supposed to use Andrea's cards. That's the problem. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit of. It's gonna. Yeah, he's going to. He's gonna. Yeah, have to fly. Lightning bolt. Yep. Exposing. Yeah. You got that going on here. You got the. He's linked to something. Shit show there. Tower. And it's, of course, the money thing there coming down. Oh, got more money here. And there you go, world leaders. Okay. Something's going down. He's going to replace. He's been compromised. I do see that he's going. That's what I was hearing was a yes, but my cards were showing such weird stuff. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay. Who's he going to be replaced by? Who is he going to be replaced by? Yeah, they're not going to tell me. However, it'll be someone new, someone who can get that job done, someone who can get it done, new perspective, new phase of it, to move. The intention here would be to move to positive, a new direction, a positive direction. So yeah, they all are going to be, it will be someone new coming in. But wouldn't tell me if it was a male or female. Okay. Through the cards anyway. Okay. Who else do we up here? We have. Will any journalist pick at the bone to go digging into DeSantis' background as a teacher? I'm hearing something about a playbook, so I think that is in the playbook. I think if DeSantis doesn't back down or whatever, that that's part of the playbook to do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Samantha Markle. Will Samantha Markle win her defamation case against her sister and brother-in-law? No. Nope. I'm getting a no on that. And I will throw some cards on it so we can see the rest of the story. Catherine, you didn't get the notice that I went live? Ooh, sometimes you have to click subscribe and unsubscribe and subscribe again and push that bell again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. I didn't even have to go any further. No. Just no. That's a no on that. Okay. Oh, we have two on Disney here. Okay, the last two are both on Disney. This one says, how will Disney respond to DeSantis taking over control of their district and raising their taxes? And the other one is, will Disney be able to win or dismantle the lawsuit from DeSantis' regime? Okay, so we'll start here. So we're diving into Disney. Catherine, thank you. Blessings. Big hug. Right back at ya. How will Disney respond to DeSantis taking over control of their district and raising their taxes? How will he respond? Ooh, we're using this deck, guys. Disney respond. There, it's like I'm being shown like a whiteboard. They're looking at all their options, and I wouldn't be surprised if they would threaten to move. But let's take a look. Interesting. I don't know. It is okay. I don't know if it's going to go through because, well, it looks like they're going to. Something's happening here. This is interesting, you guys, because I have this. So here's the emperor. That this in this case would be DeSantis, and you have this Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles coming in. So that receiving here, the outcome is Nine of Pentacles. So that means sitting pretty. But look at this card, and I think I got this card because look, they're looking at all their options here. All their options. I'm wondering if everybody's sitting pretty. Because I wonder if it's going to, since it's a lawsuit, I'm not sure. I wonder how it's going to play out. But they're looking at all their options to get out. But I feel like it because with that Page of Pentacles, I don't feel like DeSantis is going to get what he wants. I just don't. Yeah, I'm getting a no on DeSantis. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it happening. Got the Hangman on that. So and the next one on that with Disney is it's around the same thing. Will Disney be able to win or dismantle the lawsuit from DeSantis? And I feel like they are going to win. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, and so I just saw Catherine said, yes, Holly, I agree. So then I have to find Holly's statement. And Holly says DeSantis will not win against Disney. They hold the money card. Okay. Oh, and look at that. Smiling Heart and I got the same card. So, yeah. He's got himself hung up there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Marianne and V. Perez for that. And it looks like we have one last question here. Drone. Michelle Bloomberg has been quiet lately. I'm sorry. Michael Bloomberg. That's hilarious, you guys. Michael Bloomberg has been quiet lately. Is he politically active behind the scenes? Always. I just heard always. Hi, Robin. Hi, Chris. Is he politically active? Yes, always. So, but let's take a look. What's he up to? What's he up to? I feel like people call him. I mean, I see, I just see calling. Chris said, I literally said always when you did. Yeah. He's smart, apparently. And yeah, and you can see the plotting going, what I'm seeing here, I can see it, the plotting going on here. I can see him, people, he's smart. People come to him, apparently. Yeah. He's always in there helping plan a new direction. You have the King of Swords and the Two of Wands, always looking towards the future there. Yeah, because this is his desire. And it's not always achievable, but he wants to try to, that's his goal, is to make this achievable for people and to help out. He seems to, yeah, interesting. Bond, you called Marjorie? Did you call Marjorie? It wasn't rude, but use those buzzwords: disgusting, disgraceful, embarrassing behavior, etc. Well, good for you for calling. Not that she cares, but you called, and that's awesome. All right, you guys, we are at time. Thank you, Sharon Sipe. Thank you to all the moderators today. We did have some interesting visitors, didn't we? So, so thank you for all the moderators and who kept us safe in our safe and loving space. And thank you, Sharon. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. It means a lot. And thank you to all the members that keeps this channel going, and everybody, of course, donating and sending that beautiful energy and hugs, big hugs back to you. And thank you for just hanging out and watching, and for all the questions. And don't miss all the other things that are uploaded during the week. Chris and I have our discussions and do channeling on those. In those discussions, we do some channeling there. Don't miss that. And also the weekly downloads that I started. And also, I wanted to say I do have something new, and I posted it in my community channel, but I am starting a library of videos of different types of classes, and also transpersonal meditation. So it's transpersonal hypnosis combined with like a meditation type of thing, that it's guided, and those are for purchase, but you can have them forever and ever and ever. You have that link. You get the link to that video forever and ever and ever. And it also helps support the channel. Now, the most recent one, and I'll share it if I can get to it, that I uploaded is called Develop Powerful Intuition. So if you are wanting to develop your intuition, this would be a good one for you. It's a guided meditation and hypnosis. And this is on my community page. If you're interested in that, you can find that on my website, which you can see here on the screen, which is freebirdspirit.com. And you could find the information there on how to get that. And then, or you can just email me at Debbie@freebirdspirit.com. Oh, Holly. Okay. Let's send Holly some healing energy. 100%. Sending it to you now, Holly. I'm glad you asked, and the whole community will be doing that for you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Prairie. Thank you, everyone, and blessings to you. And oh yeah, and don't forget, I also have these for sale as well. People always say, you need to talk about more of what you offer. And so here I am. I'm doing my commercial, guys. So, so as far as payment goes for any of this stuff, yay, merch. There's going to be more merch coming. Chris and I are conspiring. There is several payment options as far as anything in the library that will be posted and anything in the merch that's posted. So anyways, good questions, guys. Thank you. And thank you for your support. We have the best community. I love you guys. And so I'll see you Friday night with Lisa and at News Flash Friday. All right, guys. Oh, and I'm on tomorrow with Deanne. Let me get that information really quick, guys. I know you have other places to go, but let me get that real quick here. I have the flyer. I'm going to post the flyer, but I'll show you guys here. Here's so on Deanne Shield Maiden Tarot, and it'll be with PD Connects. PD was here today, and we at noon. Oh no, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that's that flyer. So that'll be fun. Umatra. Good to see you. All right. Smiling heart. She's applauding my marketing efforts. We've talked about this. She's very I got to do this better. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. All right. Blessings, everyone.